Okay, good morning, people. With the Hello now, they bring on a live update right from Mushin, Lagos, where we hear stories say court is being clashed through the night till this morning, destroy so many properties around this area. Um, they destroy so many cars this morning. I don't count at least 20 cars where they smash. Then they destroy some of these shops where they see where the fire service people just enter now. They try to quench the remaining part of the fire where they already go down. They also destroy some of these other shops where they see by your corner. So you will never confirm the exact reason why the clash happened, but the Coco will say about the Coco here we say according to the people where they stay around here, the fire start when the court is being started. They clashed last night. They never know why they begin burn shops. People never give us the exact reasons why they clash for the area, but this is not the first time this kind of a thing they happen for this location for Mushin, Lagos Southwest of Nigeria. We'll never encounter any casualties, we'll never see blood they lie down anywhere, but the fact is that at least 20 cars don't they burnt down so far, don't they smashed, not burnt down so far for what we don't see with our eyes. Fire service still day here, they try to do their own part of the work to exactly make sure say this fire not spread to any buildings. Especially fire service man they try to take down within indoor notice. I go talk to some of the people who don't gather for this area where some of them say they see what happened but they fear to talk to us on the cam. So we'll go bring them close to you so that they go also talk to now. This is one of the vehicles that was completely smashed and destroyed. You can see even the fire affects some part of the vehicle. See all the vehicles that were also touched. This one, the whole glass, they break and finish. Ogami, were you around when this thing happened yesterday? You don't stay around here. How about you? Just want to know what really happened. I see that this one was partially burnt. Yes. More vehicles that were destroyed. If you look at what you're going to see as smashing, they smashed them. More and more vehicles. But the Coco say the people for the area they fear to talk. Some of them told me confidently they fear, say they called boys with that.
We can talk about it. It's from this whole area.
So hold on. If you don't show your face, so you can talk with the mic. So go ahead, tell me what really happened, what you noticed.
I think it all started yesterday. No, the whole thing started on Sunday, to be precise.
Oh, really?
We heard of a guy called Plante. Like he went to a particular bar around that local Jazit. So I think based on what we had, based on people's reports, we had that they constituted some nuisance there. And those are you guys, I think he's an confraternity member. I think he's one of those, their member. So we learned that he shot a gunshot there at that Illupeju. So those guys mounted on him and then they battered him. Okay. So it was yesterday morning. He had to come and reinforce.
Okay.
I get to reinforce with his colleagues, definitely his members, because this guy, we were told, he stays around the Awoyo politics of Onekman.
Okay.
So he battered him. But because there has been these fracas between these Aye and Aye component members around these actors also. So instead of them to face
Let's be moving down there while you're talking.
Okay, instead of them to face let me help you with this. Instead of them to face themselves that are actually issued at that time. So we learned that they actually came into this vicinity with police officers in the morning from Illupeju Division Police Stations. They came with them and they came into a street called Mustafa there. Okay. And they were destroying properties, destroying vehicles in the morning with the presence of the police. And
This morning or yesterday?
Yesterday morning.
Okay.
So they were destroying properties with police. It was the police officers that led them there. So I think it was some police officers who came, and they came and they were the one who spoke to them. They left. Knowing fully well that these people, they were in their numbers, at least they were like 50 or so in their numbers. Knowing fully well that these people would definitely come back. We assumed that the police officers at least should be stationed everywhere, at least in case of any form of emergencies. We were calling the police, we were telling them they are coming. See, these men came back last night, they did all this. They spent more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. The police officers did not even endeavor to come at that time. It was after they left, they came, and you know their way. After they left, they will start arresting people unknowingly. So that's what really transpired.
But do you notice any casualty?
Yes, some people were injured, definitely. Some people were injured, just minor injury, because definitely people have to just fear for their lives. But you can see the properties destroyed. Nothing less than 70 vehicles were destroyed. The Oladeju Street over there, they call Oladeju Street, nothing less than 30-something across the road. Nothing less than 30-something vehicles. I like nothing less than 10. Look, you can see for yourself just on this street. If you go there too, you will see some casualties there. So, nothing less than 70, 80 vehicles were destroyed. So,
is this the first time this is happening in this area?
That's what I told you. Like, it's a long story based on information and things we've had. They've been having issues. These boys will just come, their culture, they will just come into the vicinity. They start harassing people, collecting their phones, stealing, So the neighborhood will start, the guys in the neighborhood will try to resist them with whatsoever thing they have. They will go. So because probably they felt that they shouldn't be resisted, they will come back in their numbers and cause havoc. I think that's what really happened. I told you what really actually caused this was this guy called Plante that actually they had issues with themselves over there. So instead of them to settle that, so they've used the opportunity, believing we don't even know who this guy is. We were told he stays somewhere in Awoyo. So we don't even know who he is. So they had to come here and do all this. Putting people in this kind of distress. You can see one's business, properties, in this kind of hardship. It's uncalled for. And I feel the government, the police, should step up their games. And that's what we'll be clamoring for. Community police. Had it been, they said things like community policing, things like this, who at least to some extent would have been minimal.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate it. So that was the opinion of one of the residents of the area who, for fear of a reprisal attack, no one should in face. But the Kokobi say the situation here, we say some of the shops were burnt, some were destroyed. Not just in only this street, we have Tunola Street that was also affected. You see Tunola Street over there. We are trying to just stay around where we see some security men. We just saw only one police truck where hang on around this area here. And they make one jar around them so that we're not going too far. But here, see this thing spread go onto other streets where they around this area, then burn some more. They scatter some more vehicles in those other streets. Fire service don't do their work finish and they're ready to leave. Just they take notes of what happened and they try to talk to them, but they say they're supposed to not be here yet. Bye-bye. Sorry, please come, please. Sorry about your loss. How did the thing affect you? What's your concern for the matter?
I don't even know anybody there.
You don't even know anybody. So how come it's your own shop that in Çult? What really happened?
I don't know what happened. I don't know who is fighting. I have already closed. I didn't even came to shop yesterday at all. But because of the fight, I did not even came to shop. So I'm tailor. I have clothes, different clothes.
How people material did there?
Yes, ma'am.
So when did you notice this fire? Is it this morning or yesterday?
This morning. I'm not living around here.
So who now informed you? How did
My
you hear?
husband.
Your husband still around here?
No. He was called. He was called here.
So when you arrived, what did they tell you really happened? What did the people around here tell you?
They said some guys are fighting. I don't know them. I don't.
Sorry about your loss. Mama, were you around when it happened?
Ìrọ̀lẹ́ àná ló hápùn mo tẹ̀ ti lọ lé ńgbà yẹn wọ́n kàn pè mí nísinsìnyí pé gbogbo ọjà mi gbó.
So they kill anybody for the place?
Eh?
They kill anybody here?
Mi mọ anything ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣàmọ̀ pé ọjà mi gbó. Mi mọ anything.
Sorry.
Mo ṣàmọ̀ pé ọjà mi jó mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ rajà lánàá kò sí $10 lọ́wọ́ mi. Mo ṣàmọ̀ pé ọjà mi gbó. Èmi ti
Can you
sá.
speak pidgin?
Yes.
Just tell me what happened really.
We are not around though. When they start their wahala, we don't go our house. We don't know them. We don't know what is happening.
I think the people are trying to be careful with the information they are passing out. The ladies are willing to talk, but some people are calling them together, telling them what to say and what not to say. Some are telling them not to even talk to the press. But what we have been able to observe is a kind of clash between boys in the area. According to one of the who talked to us, he said this incident happened since Sunday gradually before it comes to reached today, last night rather, and so many vehicles don't involve. One entered the other streets where he has so many vehicles burned. They destroyed so many other vehicles. Fire service said they're not ready to talk. The work we didn't do here to just quench about 5 to 6 shops where I don't see here where they burned down. Apart from this one, so they burned down, they destroy a couple of shops here, and then for other streets they also destroy some shops. The fire service truck is still around in case there is any other fire that might want to turn up. But this is the situation here for now. So we'll move to another location where we have seen some more fire, some more cars they smashed also, to give us more and more updates. That's the only police truck we don't see for this area, and some policemen with they around. Them too are not willing to talk to the press.